smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going.
Welcome to Life of Queen Sandy and Family, baby. Y'all already know who it is, Queen Sandy, the Queen of NO. Miss, put that plate on a rotate, baby. Hope all the fathers had a great Father's Day on yesterday with their spouses and their kids, because that's what Father's Day is about, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope that your loved ones and your kids made your Father's Day a great one, you heard me. I know I did, and our kids did make my husband, King Smurf of the Whip Stops, Father's Day a very great one at the lake, you heard me, yesterday. Enjoying ourselves while they were fishing and eating some New Orleans Queen Sandy food, you heard me? And also the food that my baby girl Princess Naya made. She made some delicious macaronis, you heard me? Can't do it like my baby Princess Naya and her mama Queen Sandy, the Queen of NO, you heard me? Now, ladies and gentlemen, today, guess what your girl Queen Sandy's Life of Queen Sandy and Family's menu is going to be today, baby? I know y'all can't wait to see it, you heard me? Ladies and gentlemen, today's New Orleans Queen Sandy's DIY tutorial video will be on how to make New Orleans fried shrimp and fried tilapia, baby. So far, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy done already whipped up 2 eggs, baby, to make my batter. And I also have my Louisiana fish fry. So your girl Queen Sandy gonna be frying some shrimp and fish, baby. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, as y'all can see, your girl Queen Sandy have my 2 pots on the stove, baby. I have my skillet and my big pot. I'm going to be frying the fish in the skillet, you heard me? And I'm going to be frying the shrimps up in the big old pot, ladies and gentlemen. So far, your girl Queen Sandy, right now, I have the shrimps well seasoned, soaking up in some eggs, marinating, ladies and gentlemen. And your girl Queen Sandy, what I'm about to do is batter up these shrimps New Orleans style, baby, and fry it up in the big pot. And then I'm also going to batter up the fish, the tilapia, and fry it up in a skillet, baby. So how Life of Queen Sandy and Family viewers doing on this great and beautiful day, you heard me? God is awesome, baby. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, on yesterday, your girl Queen Sandy got up early, baby, and cooked that food for my husband. I done, my hot meatballs was rolling. The ribs was rolling. The fried chicken, the barbecue chicken, baby. My family tore that food up, you heard me? Now, ladies and gentlemen, as y'all can see, your girl Queen Sandy up here battering up the shrimps. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy have my fire on a low fire, because I want my seafood to come out light colored. I don't want it to come out dark colored, you heard me? And it's very simple to do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy, what I did for the batter, I mixed up flour and I mixed up my Louisiana fish fry, baby. And what I did was I seasoned the flour and the fish fry and mixed it all together. Your girl Queen Sandy got, in other words, what I'm basically saying is I need to go back to the store and get some little fish fry, you heard me? But my baby girl Princess Naya, she loved when her mama fried seafood up in flour. Now, it don't take long to fry seafood, baby. Y'all already know that this food gonna be rolling, huh? Y'all know it's gonna be rolling. Well seasoned, baby. My family don't really eat leftovers too much up in here, even though we have a whole bunch of food in the refrigerator from yesterday, from Father's Day. So we just had a taste for some seafood, y'all. Now let your girl Queen Sandy wash her hands, baby. Get my big old spoon. And also some tissue paper so I can drain these shrimp. They hand wipe your roll of tissue paper, baby. Since we don't have no paper towels, you heard me. And I'm going to separate these shrimps a little bit so they won't stick together up in the cooking oil, baby. Y'all see how golden these delicious New Orleans 504 shrimps is, baby? Stop playing. Can't do it like the Queen of NO, you heard me? My husband, King Smith, really enjoyed his Father's Day. Our kids had brought so many gifts for their daddy, brought so many games for us to play. They brought they brought bingo. Thank you, baby. Thank you, babe. As y'all can see, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see how beautiful and delicious these New Orleans shrimps look, baby? To any of my Life of Queen Sandy and family viewers that's thinking about fixing some seafood today, it's real simple. You can fry your seafood up in Louisiana fish fry, or you can use flour as a substitution, but just make sure that you season your flour, you heard me? Now what your girl Queen Sandy gonna do is let these shrimp fry down a little bit more to quiet down to basically until it shut up. And then I'm gonna take this batch out and add another batch in, ladies and gentlemen. It's so beautiful outside today. Now as y'all can see, your girl Queen Sandy up here battering up another batch of shrimps. Ooh, it smells so good. Our baby girl Princess Naya done changed her diet. She's been eating healthy lately. So I'm going to do her shrimps a little lighter with, her behind getting some seasoned shrimp, baby. Seafood healthy automatically, baby. And also your girl Queen Sandy wanted to fry some French fries. But this fish and shrimp gonna hit the spot, you heard me? Look at that, baby. Like, yeah to the yeah. My husband and my kids had so much fun last night playing the games that they brought their father for Father's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy is going to allow this cooking oil to get hot, baby, and batter up the next batch of shrimps, baby. Now, so far, I have a batch sitting over here. Add another batch to the plate and batter it up like yeah to the yeah. Y'all see that? Stop playing, baby. We're so happy that our baby girl Princess Naya and our firstborn Big Absy have a job together. It's such a blessing to be working with your sibling, you heard me? And also to get trained from your big brother. We're so proud of our babies. Leading by example for the greater good, you heard me? Next up, Prince Wap, you heard me? While his siblings be at work, he be making hit beats every day. And his father and I be supporting him, sitting up in the studio with him, helping him make his beats, and his mama Queen Sandy networks for him and upload his beats on our channel to get his subscribers up and his likes, comments, and shares on his channel. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure to go and like, comment, share, and subscribe to Pride by Azura Beats and show the world's greatest 13-year-old producer, Young Prince Wap, some love that's greater than all, you heard me, in real life. Can't do it like our baby. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy gonna take a little bit of flour, baby. See if this grease hot enough, and it's not. Turn it up just a little bit. And also, while I got these shrimps battered up, your girl Queen Sandy had the tilapia soaking up in some eggs so that season could get all the way through that fish. You heard me, baby? And then when I finish frying these few batches of shrimp, Then your girl Queen Sandy is going to start battering up the fish, baby, and fry it in the skillet, New Orleans style, baby. And also a great thing to add to your seafood after you finish frying it, baby, is some lemon. Put a little bit of lemon juice on it to get it a little zesty. And it makes your seafood taste more fresh, you know? Not much, just a little bit of lemon juice, a freshly squeezed lemons to add a little zest to your seafood. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to put too many shrimps in a pot, baby, because you don't want to overcrowd the pot, because then the shrimp's gonna stick together, and that's the last thing that you want. You don't want the crust from one shrimp to be on the other shrimp. You know, you want them to come out evenly tasting the same with the seasoning. When you add all your seasoning to it, when you rubbing all your seasoning on your shrimps, you want it to taste evenly on each side, and the same thing applies when putting your seafood in a cooking oil. You heard me? Now let your girl Queen Sandy head back over to the zinc, baby, and wash my hands and come back to the stove un momento, you heard me? Do y'all smell that, baby? I know y'all smell it. Baby, you better calm down, little one. A little bit of water that went in the cooking oil, y'all. Y'all know your girl Queen Sandy gotta make sure I keep my stove clean, baby, while I'm cooking. That's one thing I take serious when I'm cooking. I gotta keep my kitchen clean, baby. I don't like nothing being out of place. Around my pot, baby. Y'all hear my baby Prince Swap making his beat, baby? Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Pop Bowser Beats, baby. Doesn't this just look delicious? Scrumptious, you heard me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy gonna let it fry a little bit more, baby. And while that's frying, I'm gonna bat up some more shrimps. And meanwhile, while y'all doing that, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Life of Queen Sandy and Family, ladies and gentlemen. And also hope I've taught Life of Queen Sandy and Family viewers a thing or two on how to cook New Orleans seafood, baby. It is very simple. You have to make sure that you season your shrimps well and your fish well. Put a whole bunch of seasoning on there, baby. It don't matter how much seasoning that you're putting on there. Just don't put salt on there. If you're going to use salt, put a pinch, ladies and gentlemen, all right? And you rub the seasoning into each piece of fish evenly, and I guarantee you that each piece of fish is going to taste exactly the same, you heard me, and also your shrimps. It smell good, babe? Thank you, baby. Mama, baby, how mama got it smelling in here? Now, if it was crawfish, what's the slogan, baby girl? If it was crawfish, what's the slogan, baby? Come on now, now, now. It ain't seasoned, baby. If you ain't seasoned, it ain't seasoned, baby. What, mama, baby? Mama was asking you what was the slogan, baby. Felt like if mama was cooking crawfish. Like, yeah to the yeah. Thank you, baby girl. Mama up in here rolling up in the kitchen, baby. Your behind's supposed to be in here with mama cooking. But mama can handle it by myself, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, my son, young Prince Wop, helped his mom. Prince Wop seasoned the fish for his mama. We was up in here having fun. I was supposed to be recording then. Boy, Prince Wop was putting all that seasoning on that fish, baby. Like clockwork. Beautiful, baby. Also, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy would like to give a special shout out to my daddy, Freddie Trainer. He died this month, and you know Queen Sandy proper. I say shrimp, but my daddy say swimps. You heard me? We love you. We miss you, daddy. I wrote my big brother Kentrell yesterday on JP and told him Happy Father's Day, you know. My big brother be home soon, baby. I call everybody, all the male role models, the positive male role models up in my family, and told them Happy Father's Day on yesterday. My daddy, big brother, his nephews. I call all my big brothers first, baby. Because they always call me first for Mother's Day and my birthday. My big brother Chill Will was the first one. Him and Kitty go out to Calio, who ain't no MF and joke, you heard me. It was the first one to contact me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy heading back to the zinc and get the spoon to submerge the shrimps under this cooking oil. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone is having a great and blessed day. Remember to keep God first, not setting expectations too high behind up that y'all can reach them, ladies and gentlemen. And to those that's not having a great day, pray about your situation and God will get you through it, baby. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life of Queen Sandy and Family, baby. Your girl Queen Sandy gonna cut our viewers back on un momento with the batch of tilapia, heard me. Your girl Queen Sandy is back, baby. Now, so far, baby, guess what? Your girl Queen Sandy done knocked out these shrimp. Let your girl Queen Sandy get a little closer to this camera. Y'all see your girl Queen Sandy homemade DIY New Orleans well-seasoned shrimps, baby. My family will enjoy this today, baby. My husband, my kids is ready to eat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy got her fish frying in a skillet, baby. And what I'm about to do is batter up this other batch of fish, you heard me, and fry it in this big old pot, baby. Girl, Queen Sandy been cooking since I was young. Always in the kitchen with my mama, my daddy, my aunties, and my big brothers, baby. Y'all see how simple and easy it is to batter up your fish? Now all you need is 2 eggs. If you're doing like a whole bag of tilapia, baby, you season it up, put whatever kind of season it is that y'all like on y'all seafood. Your girl Queen Sandy, I put all kind of seasoning in there, baby. I gotta have a little bit. Your girl Queen Sandy gotta have pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, all the seasoning, baby. We like seasoning. I don't care for just no food that just have salt and pepper. We ain't on no special diet. I know I ain't, and I never will be, baby. I cook with the seasoning that I'm used to cooking with my whole life. Not all that trying new stuff. Y'all see how delicious this fish is, baby? Now your girl Queen Sandy gonna plate it right there. Delicious. And also, while that grease getting hot again, your girl Queen Sandy about to flip these 2 pieces of fish that I have on the pot, baby. It's not gonna take long for the grease, that cooking oil in that skillet to get hot. Grab me another piece of fish, baby. Hey, mama, baby. Not much up here cooking, fixing us something to eat, baby girl.
Hi, guys.
Mama got it smelling good, huh, baby? Now, ladies and gentlemen, that cooking oil up in that skillet is nice and hot, baby. Now it's time for your girl Queen Sandy to place these 2 slices of fish in this cooking oil, baby. You see mama rolling, baby. Now we have 1 piece of fish left to batter up, ladies and gentlemen. So your girl Queen Sandy about to batter it up in this flour, baby. I got it smelling so good in here. Some what? Fish? Mama fried it all, baby. I did say that I wanted to fix you something healthy, but then mama said, you know what? Seafood already healthy. Ain't no need to go through all that today, baby. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy about to wash her hands. And grab my towel so I can clean off my counter, baby. And put this bowl in the sink. What you about to fix, baby? What? Fruit. Girl, you better wait for this seafood to get done, baby. Yeah, I did. I changed my mind, baby girl. After I've done all the batches of the shrimp. Or the swimp. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy about to check on the fish that's up in this skillet, baby. Delicious. Golden tilapia, baby. Courtesy of the Queen of No, baby. Drain it a little bit, and then I'm going to plate it with the other pieces of fish. We down to one slice of fish that I have to fry, baby. Your girl Queen Sandy gonna allow that fish to fry a little bit more and clean off my stove and my counter, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, it smells so good in here, baby. My family is gonna enjoy this meal, baby. Stop playing. Can't do it like the Queen of NO. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let your girl Queen Sandy get all the way up on this camera. Y'all see these delicious New Orleans 504 style shrimp, baby? Well seasoned with everything on it, baby. Delicious. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy gonna shake some of this cooking oil off of this fish, baby, and plate it like yay. Shake it all, baby, and plate it. Voila, baby. Your girl Queen Sandy about to shake this last piece of fish, baby, and plate it. And there you have it. A New Orleans Queen Sandy's DIY video tutorial on how to fry New Orleans shrimps and fish, baby. Now, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. New Orleans Queen Sandy's DIY tutorial on how to make homemade New Orleans shrimps and tilapia, baby. Well seasoned with all the seasoning on there, baby, from scratch. Ladies and gentlemen, hope everyone is having a great and blessed day. Look at that. They're like, yay, bam, yay. Remember to keep going first, not setting y'all expectations too high, but high enough that y'all can reach them, ladies and gentlemen. And to those that's not having a great day, pray about your situation and God will get you through it, baby. Queen Sandy's DIY, how to fry New Orleans tilapia, baby. Well seasoned, bursting with flavor, you heard me. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out. God is good. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life of Queen Sandy and family, baby. And also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to go and show our baby Young Prince Wop some love on his channel at Pride by Azure, the greatest 13-year-old producer that's greater than all, you heard me. Can't do it like my baby. And everyone that's a father in the world, baby, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Father's Day on yesterday with y'all spouses and y'all kids. And they made it a very great and special Father's Day for you, baby. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, your girl Queen Sandy got to cater to my husband and my family. King Smurf for the whip stop, baby, and our 3 kids, and fixing their plate, you heard me. Putting it down New Orleans Stunner style in Texas, baby. Putting that plate on a rotate. Peace out. God is good, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life for Queen Sandy and family, baby. Hope I was able to teach our viewers a thing or two on how we cook New Orleans style, baby. Peace out.